The next definition, genotype. What is genotype? The genetic constitution of an organism is said to be as genotype. Phenotype. What is phenotype? The observable characters of an organism is said to be as phenotype. For example, say these two plants, tall plant and a short plant. Tall plant and a short plant. Tall plant shows the genotype of capital T, capital T, and short plant show the genotype of small t, small t. So this is the genotype. Capital T, small t is the genotype. And what is the phenotype? Tall plant. Tall plant is the phenotype and short is the phenotype here. Observable character. Okay, so genotype is capital T, small t and small t. What is the phenotype? Tall is the phenotype. Short is the phenotype of small t, small t. Is it clear? So, what is genotype? The genetic constitution of an organism is said to be as genotype. Phenotype. The observable characters of an organism is said to be as phenotype. Now, take page 36. In that blue color box, highlighted box, it is given purple flower of a pea with the P gene A and white flower of P is given. Yes. So, how does? Otherwise, we can say why there is a color differentiation that occurs in pea plant. Purple color flower and white color flower. So, what is purple color flower? It is why means it is because of a particular gene. It was called P gene A. P gene A, which encodes a protein that functions as a transcription factor which is responsible for the production of anthocyanin pigment. Anthocyanin pigment. Because of this pigment only, the flowers are purple. Pea plants with white flowers do not have anthocyanin, even though they have the gene that encodes the enzyme involved in anthocyanin synthesis. Researchers delivered normal copies of gene A into the cells of the petals of white flowers by a gene gun method. When gene A entered in a small percentage of cells of white flowers, it is expressed in those particular cells, accumulated anthocyanin pigments and became purple. In white flowers, the gene A sequence showed a single nucleotide change that makes the transcription factor inactive. So, the mutant form of gene A do not accumulate anthocyanin and hence they are white. So, because of P gene A only, the purple coloration occurs. That is because of accumulation of anthocyanin pigment. Okay. In white flower also there is a gene A is there. Gene A is there, but still it does not produces any anthocyanin pigment. Why? Because means it shows only a single nucleotide change is there. So it acts as a mutant form of gene. Mutant means you know that a sudden change which occurs in the nucleus or in the gene. Because of that mutant gene, there is no formation of anthocyanin pigment. So that some flowers are there in pea plant, we can able to find out white flower also. But when this P gene A is injected with the help of a gene gun straightly into the petal of a white flower, that particular spot alone will be accumulated with anthocyanin pigment and became purple. Is that clear? There is an important question from this last year. They had a question, right? Why? What is the molecular answer for this coloration of flower in pea plant. As like that, there's a question, right? P gene A, anthocyanin pigment. So that is important. Please mark and learn. Read this passage clearly and learn this. Thank you, girls. We'll see in the next video.